Hello everyone, Scooty Double 7 here, bringing you another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. In today's game, we have the 0-4 San Francisco Giants taking on the 2-2 Milwaukee Brewers. And here is the starting lineup for the San Francisco Giants, leading off the center fielder, Rajah Davis. Batting second, the left fielder, Eugenio Velez. Batting third, the right fielder, Randy Wynn. Batting fourth, the catcher, Benji Molana. Batting fifth, the second baseman, Ray Durham. Batting sixth, the third baseman, Jose Castillo. Batting seventh, the first baseman, Dan Ottemeyer. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Brian Bocock. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Kevin Correa. On the mound for the Brew Crew, it is Manny Pereira. Pereira coming into this game with an ERA of 4.50. Has 1 win, no losses, a 4.50 ERA. Pitched 2 innings, allowed 2 hits, 1 hit, 1 strikeout, no walks. We're here at Miller Park, which gives a +2 to strikeouts and a +1 to walks. And with that, Rajah Davis steps up into the batter's box, takes a few swings. As the umpire gives the thumbs up, we are ready to start. Here's the first pitch to Rajah Davis. That is a 1-1. That is a strikeout. That's a 15. That's an 11. He struck him out. Eugenio Velez up. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 5-6. That is a blank. He is a switch hitter. That is a blank. And that is going to be a 4-3, double star 5, fly ball out there to Gross with the easy out. Randy Wynn steps up. He's batting a .375 average. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 5-1. 5-1, possible error. And that is going to be 5-1. That is a S9 to Hart. No error there. Hart's rating is on a 1-3. That is a 15. So Randy Wynn leads off with this, gets on with a single. And that is going to bring up Benji Milan, the catcher, batting a 188. Strategy rolls a 13, so the Giants are holding off. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 3-4. 3-4 is a double question mark. S1, single on a 1-9. That's a 4. That's a base hit for Benji. And Randy, let's see, does he advance and does he get any extra bases? He has a base run of 5. He will advance to third on a 4-6. That is a 5. And the Giants have runners on the corners. And that is going to bring up Randy Durham. Durham batting a .444 average. Strategy rolls a 10. Giants holding off. Infield at normal depth. Here's the pitch. 6-5. Blank. And that's going to be 2-1. Ground ball back to the pitcher for out number 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors as the Giants leave 2 stranded. We go to the bottom of the first. And here is the starting lineup for the Milwaukee Brewers. Leading off, the second baseman, Ricky Weeks. Batting second, the center fielder, Gabe Gross. Batting third, the first baseman, Prince Fielder. Batting fourth, the left fielder, Ryan Braun in the cleanup position. Batting fifth, the third baseman, Bill Hall. Batting sixth, the right fielder, Corey Hart. Batting seventh, the catcher, Mike Rivera. Batting eighth, the shortstop, Craig Console. And batting ninth, the pitcher, Manny Pereira. On the mound for the Giants, it's Kevin Carrera. First time we're seeing him in this replay. In the overall season, he had 3 wins, 8 losses, a 6.05 ERA, went 110 innings pitched, had 141 hits, 66 strikeouts, and 44 walks. And with that, Ricky Weeks steps up into the batter's box. He's batting a .278. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 3-5. 3-5 is a strike. That's a 13. The 18 is too high. 5-2, and that is going to be a fly ball to win for out number 1. Gabe Gross. First time we're seeing him. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 6-6. 6-6 at Miller Park we go. 4-5, and we start this game off with a rare play. Let's see what happens. Grounder to second. Who throws the ball, who throws it in the dirt, making the first baseman scoop the ball up. Resolve play using a range play check for first base to see if he scoops the ball up. Otherwise, it is an E4. Throwaway error on Ray Durham. Durham will be charged with the error. That is an error on a throw, and Gross will get on with a 1-base error. We'll get on with a 1-base error on that. E4. Gabe Ross on, and that's going to bring up Prince Fielder. All right, here's the pitch to Prince. Strategy rolls a 12. And that is going to be 6-2. 6-2 is at the ballpark. And that's going to be 6-2. Fly ball to Davis for out number 2. Randy Braun batting a .200 average. Strategy rolls a 2. Here's the pitch. 2-1, double question mark, single on a 1-7. That's a 5. That's going to be a base hit for Ryan. And Gabe does not advance. He needs a 4 through 6 to go from first to third. So Rawls' side gets the hold sign. Bill Hall up. Hall batting a .273 average. Runners on first and second. Strategy rolls an 8. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 4-1. 4-1. Walk plus 21. That's a 4. That's going to be a walk. And Kevin Carrera loads the bases up here in the bottom of the first. Corey Hart up. Corey Hart batting a .167. Here's the pitch. 4-1. That is also going to be a walk plus. They're going to bring a run home on that. And that is a walk as they still have the bases loaded. Here's Mike Riviera. First time we're seeing him in this replay. Strategy rolls a 10. Here's the pitch. 2-5. That is a wild pitch on an 18 outside the range. 1-2. Ground ball to third. And that is the out there. No 1 run, 1 hit, no errors as the Brewers leave them loaded. After 1, it's Brewers 1, Giants nothing. We go to the top of the second. It's Jose, Dan, and Brian due up for the Giants. Here's the pitch to Jose. Jose batting a 286. 5-5, and that's going to be a strikeout. That's an 11. That's a 2. Struck him out. Dan Oppenheimer. Here's the pitch. First time we're seeing him today in this in the replay. 5-2. Walk plus. We add 10 to that. Actually, we're adding an 11. That's a 20. That's a 14. They walk, Dan. All right, we have a pickoff attempt here for Dan. Short roll of a 20. Pickoff on a 1 through 5. That's a 6. Outside the range. Nothing happens. Infield at double play depth for Brian Bocock. Bocock batting a 267. Here's the pitch. 6-6. Possible error on a throw. And that is going to be 3-5. 3-5. Ground ball to Hall. And that is an error. Hall's error rating is on a 1 to 15. That is a 14. That's a throwing error to Hall. That is a one-base error. Oppenheimer gets the hold sign on that. All right, Kevin Carrera up. Here's the pitch. 1 out, runners on first and second. Infield at normal depth. 6-1. Error, possible error on a ground ball. 2-5. Ground ball to Console. Error rating is on a 1 through 6. That's a 20. No error there. However, that is going to be a fielder's choice with runners on first and second. No, and that is a roll of a 6. So the out is at first only for the batter. So Oppenheimer will go to third. Bocock goes to second. And the runners will advance 90 feet each. Out number 2, and they have runners now in the scoring position. We go to the top of the order. Here's Rajah Davis. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Struck out his last time up. Strategy roll 15. And that is going to be 5-5. That is going to be a strikeout. That's a 15. The 17, too high. 1-3. Ground ball back to the pitcher. And that retires the side as the Giants once again leave 2 stranded, no runs, no hits, 1 error. We go to the bottom of the second. It's Craig, Manny, and Ricky due up for the Brew Crew. Here's Craig Console batting a 1,000. 5-2. That's going to be a blank. 1-2. Pop up to the second baseman for out number 1. Manny Pereira, first time he's taking to the plate. Here's the pitch. 6-3. That's going to be a strikeout. That's a 19. That's a 1. That's a crit fail. He struck him out. We go to the top of the order. Here's Ricky Weeks. 2 away. 5-2. That's going to be a blank. 5-2, and that's going to be a fly ball to win for out number 3. So the Giants retire the Brewers in order, 3 up, 3 down, easy inning to score, no runs, no hits, no errors. After 2, Milwaukee 1, Giants nothing. We go to the top of the third. It's Eugenio, Randy, and Benji due up for the Giants. Eugenio Velez 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. 2-2. That's going to be a strikeout. That's an 11. That's a 3. Struck him out. Randy Winn 1-for-1 on the day. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 5-4. 5-4 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Miller Park. 2-4. Fly ball to Braun for out number 2. And here's Benji Milan up. He's 1-for-1 on the day. The pitch. 2 away. 6-6. Possible error on a throw. And that is going to be 1-1. That's going to be a pop up the console for out number 3. So the Brewers return the favor. No runs, no hits, no errors for the Giants. We go to the bottom of the 3rd. It's Gabe, Prince, and Ryan due up for the Brew Crew. Here's the pitch to Gabe Ross. 6-3. That's going to be a strikeout. That's a 12. That's a 5. Struck him out. Next up, Prince Fielder. Fielder 0-for-1 on the day. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 6-5. 6-5 is going to be a walk. That's a 13. That's a 13. That's in range. And Prince Fielder gets on base. Ryan Braun up. Braun 1-for-1 on the day. Here's the pitch. Strategy rolls a 7. Infield at normal depth, by the way. 6-6. Range play. It's Miller time. We're going to the ballpark for this one. 6-1. And they find the second rare play of this game. So, let's see what this rare play says. With less than 2 outs. Shallow fly ball to left field. Resolve play as an F7. So that's going to go to Velez. Range play. Unsuccessful range play by Eugenio Velez. Single for Ryan Braun. Fielder gets a late break. Attempting to advance to the next base. Fielder is safe. So with that, Braun gets on. Fielder will go to second, and the Brewers have runners on first and second, 1 out. And that's going to bring up Billy Hall. Infield going to double play depth. Here's the pitch to Billy Hall. He walked his last time up. Strategy roll is a 9. 4-2. Blank. 3-2. Ground ball to Castillo. And that is hit in the hole. Double play to first and second. So that is a double play on that. Hit in the hole. Chance will go to second to first. That is a double play. So Fielder will go to third. But however, that's going to be a double play. And that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors as the Brewers leave 1 stranded. After 3, it's Brewers 1, Giants nothing. We go to the top of the 4th. It's Ryan, Jose, and Dan due up. Here's Dan Dorm. Dorm 0-for-1. Here's the pitch. 4-2. Strikeout. 13. The 20 is too high. 2-3. Ground ball to Hall for out number 1. Jose Castillo up. He's 0-for-1. Struck out his last time up. Here's the pitch. 3-3. Wild pitch. We're going to re-roll that. That's a foul ball. Nobody on base. 2-4. Strikeout 11. The 19 too high. 2-6. Ground ball to Console. for out number one. Out number two, sorry. Dan Altemeyer is up. He walked his last time up. Here's the pitch to Dan. 4-4, range play. 5-1, line drive back to the pitcher. Line shot to Pereira. Pereira's range is in a 1-3. That's a 5, and that got by him. So, Dan Altemeyer on, and that's going to bring up Brian Bocock. Strategy rolls a 9. He's 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 4-5. Blank. 1-4. Ground ball back to the pitcher for out number 3. So the Giants leave one stranded. No runs, one hit, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 4th. It's Corey Hart, Mike Rivera, and Craig Console due up for the Brewers. Here's the pitch to Corey Hart, who has a walk and an RBI already in this game. 6-5. That's a walk. That's a 6. The 13 too high. And that is going to be for 5. Ground ball to Bocock for out number 1. Mike Rivera up. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 6-2. 6-2. We're going to go to Miller Park for this play. 4-3. Ground ball back to the catcher for out number 2. Craig Console. Console 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 5-4. That's a walk. 18. And they walk them. And that is going to bring up the pitcher, Manny Pereira. First time we're seeing him. Second time we're seeing him. He struck out his last time up. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll. 11. Brewers holding off. And that's going to be 5-3. 5-3 is a blank. 3-2. Ground ball to third. As the Brewer, and that retires the side. The Brewers leave one stranded. No runs, no hits, no errors. After 4. Brewers 1. Giants nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. It's Kevin, Raja, and Eugenio due up for the Giants. Kevin Carrera, 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. 2-2. Strikeout, 26. That's a 9. Struck him out. We go to the top of the order. Here's Raja Davis, who's 0 for 2 on the day. Struck with a strikeout. The pitch. 6-6. Possible error on a throw. And that is going to be 5-3. 5-3. Ground ball to Console. Error rating is on a 1-6. That's an 11. No error there. And 2 away. Eugenio Velez up, who's 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. 6-3. Range play. 4-1. Power hit to Ross. That is a 12. That is a triple. To Ross's range is on a 1. That's a 5. Ross's range is a 1. That's a 5. And that got by Gross for a 3-base hit for Velez. And the Giants now have a runner in scoring position. And that is going to bring up Randy Wynn. Wynn 1 for 2 on the day. Strategy rolls a 19. Infield at normal depth. Here's the pitch. 5-5. Strikeout. 11. Too high. That's an 8. The 11 is too high. 4-1. Ground ball to second. And that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. The Giants leave 1 stranded. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's Ricky Weeks, Gabe Gross, and Prince Fielder due up for the Brewers. Here's the pitch to Ricky. Ricky is 0 for 2 on the day. 4-2. Walk plus. Blank, sorry. That is a blank. And that's going to be 5-2. That is going to be a fly ball to win for out number 1. Gabe Ross. Here's the pitch to Gabe. Gabe is 0 for 2 on the day. That is going to be 4-6. That is a range play. And that is going to be 5-6. 5-6, pop up the Bocock. Range is on a 1-3. That's a 4. And that one got by him. So with that, Gabe Ross gets on base. And next up, it's going to be Prince Fielder. And Prince Fielder, 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. Strategy rolls a 10. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 6-1. 6-1 is a walk. That's a 13. That's a 13. And they walk him. All right, Ryan Braun up. Braun is 2 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch. 1-2. Error on a possible throw. 6-2. Ground ball to Castillo. Error rating is a 2. That's a 1. That is going to be a throwing error. 1 base error. And that loads the bases. Billy Hall, 0 for 1 with a walk. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll 7. The Brewers holding off. 4-6. Range play. 2-5. That is a fly ball to Davis. Davis's range is on a 1-3. That's a 1. Got the out. And that is a failed sacrifice roll. So Ross will stay on at third. Two outs. Runners on. Bases are loaded. Corey Hart up. Hart 0 for 1. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 4-4. That is a possible error on a ground ball. Corey Hart walked as an RBI. 1-2. Ground ball to Bocock. Error rating is a 0. No error there. And that retires the side. And that retires the side as the Giants get out of that jam and the Brewers leave them loaded. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error. After 5, it's Brewers 1, Giants nothing. We go to the top of the 6th. It's Benji, Ray, and Jose due up for the Giants. Here's Benji. Benji is 0 for 2 on the day. And that is going to be 2-4. 2-4 is going to be a strike. That's a 4. The 17 is too high. And that is going to be 4-5. 4-5 is a fly ball to Gross or out number 1. Ray Dorm up. Dorm is 0 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 4-4. 4-4. Range play. 3-3. Fly ball to Hart. Hart's range is on a 1-3. That's a 6. And he turns that single into a double. Hart having to go all the way back to the wall to make that, turns around, finds out that that is a double for Ryan Dorm. And the Giants now have a runner in scoring position. Infield coming into double play depth. Here's Jose Castro, who's 0 for 2 in the day. Strategy rolls a 2. Struck out with a strikeout. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 3-5. 3-5 is a single. And Jose is on with a single. Ryan Dorm will come home to score. And the Giants tie this game up. All right, Dan Ottemeyer is up. He's 1 for 1 with a walk. Strategy rolls a 9. Infield at double play depth. Here's the pitch. 2-5. That's going to be a walk result. That's a 10. The 16 is too high. 5-4. Fly ball to Gross. Out number 1. Manny Pereira is now tired. Strategy roll is a 6. Here's the pitch to Brian Bocock. Bocock, 0 for 2 in the day. 6-4. Strikeout, 20. That is an 11. Struck him out. So 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. As the Giants leave 1 stranded, we go to the bottom of the 6th. It's Mike, Craig, and Manny due up for the Brew Crew. Kevin Carrera can face 1 more batter before he's considered tired. They're gonna leave him in. All right, here's the pitch to Manny. The Giants bullpen is warming up. 2-2. Strikeout. 10. 17 too high. 1-4. That is a double. Past win. That is a double as Craig Console now comes up. Infield at double play depth. Here's the pitch to Craig. Craig 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. Strategy roll of 10. Brew Crew holding off. 4-1. Walk plus. That's a 28. That's a 16, and that's going to be a walk. So they walk him. Kevin's still tired. They are going to keep him in. We have a sacrifice play coming up here for Manny Pereira. Infield coming in on this. Here's the pitch. 4-1. That's a walk. That's a 15. That's a 12. They walk him. And that is they're going to leave him in. They want to at least try to finish this inning with Kevin on the mound. Strategy rolls a 1. Here's the pitch. If he gives up a run, they said they are going to pull him. So that's the word from the dugout. 3-4. Strikeout. 13. 17 too high. We go to the top of the order. It's Ricky Weeks. He's 0 for 3 today in the game today. 6-5. Fly ball to win. And that is a failed SF roll. However, we do have a 1, so we're going to check the 4 on that. Lead runner advances. And the 4 is high, so Craig Console is going to get the hold. And like we said, that's going to do it for the pitcher for the Giants. San Francisco going to the bullpen. They're going to bring in Billy Slatter. Billy Slatter, we've seen him so far in this replay. He has an ERA of a 9.0, went 1 inning, has 1 hit, and 1 strikeout. In real life, he is 0 for 1 in that. And we are going to take a look at the stats here for Kevin Carrera. Carrera is still being charged with the players on base, by the way. He has 5 1/3 of an inning, allowed 4 hits, 2 runs, 1 earned run, 7 walks, and 2 strikeouts. So here's the pitch. Runners on first and second as Billy Slatter takes over in the mound. He's done warming up. 1-1, strikeout. It's a 22. That's a 12. Struck him out. And next up, it's going to be Prince Fielder, who's 0 for 1. 2 walks today. Strategy roll 10. Brewers holding off. And that is going to be 6-3. 6-3. Possible error on a ground ball. And that is going to be 5-6. 5-6. Fly ball to Valles. And that retires the side. 1 run, 1 hit, 1 error. After 6, Brewers 2, Giants 1. We go to the top of the 7th. It's Billy, Raja, and Eugenio due up for the Giants. And Manny Pereira, that's going to do it for him. They're going to go to the bullpen. And we have a right switch coming up for the Brewers. They're going to bring in... They're going to bring in David Risky. Actually, no, they're going to bring in Mitch Slater. No. Yeah. They're going to bring in David Risky to get this set up. David Risky, we haven't seen him yet in this replay. He has 1 win, 2 losses, 2 saves, a 5.31 ERA, 42 1/3 innings pitched, allowed 47 hits, 27 strikeouts, and 25 walks. Taking a look at the stats from Manny Pereira, he went 6 innings, allowed 6 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts, ERA of 2.25. Billy Slater going to take the hit here. They are going to keep him in. Slater, 1-6. That's going to draw a walk. That's a 9. The 16 too high. 4-2, and that is a single. They did right to leave him in, the Giants. We have a steal attempt coming up, and that's going to be an automatic stolen base for Billy Slatter. Slider steals second. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 4-2. That's going to be a possible error. 2-4. Ground ball to Ricky. Error rating is on a 1 to 4. That's a 20. No error there. However, that's going to be out first. Billy will advance to third. The out at first. And the tying run now at third. Here's Eugenio Velez. Strategy rolls a 17. Infield at normal depth. The pitch. 5-1. Strikeout. 10. 13 too high. 4-1. Power hit to Ross. And that is an 11. That is going to be a double. And the Giants tie this game up. The bats have woken up for the Giants. That's going to bring up Randy Wynn. All right, so we have a steal attempt here for Velez. Velez is a 14. We're going to add the +1 from Riviera. Nothing from David Risky. So it's going to be a 15 or less. That is a 6. That is a stolen base. And twice the Giants have successfully stolen a base. Here's the pitch to Randy Wynn. Runner in scoring position, 1 out, 6-2. That's going to be a strike. That's an 11. The 13 too high. 4-2. That's going to be a pop-up to console for out number 2. And here's Benji Bolan. David Risky tired. Here's the pitch. 1-2. Range play. 6-4. Ground ball to console. Range is a 1. That's a 3. That's in range. And that and Singh, take me out to the ball game. So with that, the Giants tie this game up. 1 run, 2 hits, no errors. We go to the bottom of the 7th. It's Ryan, Billy, and Corey due up for the Brew Crew. Let's take a look at the box score. Giants making that comeback. They tie the game up in the 7th inning. 2 runs on 2 hits, 2 errors. Brewers, 2 runs on 4 hits, 1 error. So they are leaving Billy Slater in. Slater can face 4 more batters. Here's the pitch to Ryan Braun. Braun is 2 for 3 on the day. And that's going to be 2-2. 2-2. We go to Miller Park. It's Miller time. And that is going to be 6-5. Power hit to Velez. On a 6. That's going to be a single. Bill Hall up. Hall 0 for 2 with a walk. Infield at double play depth. Strategy roll. An 11. Nothing going on there. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 4-5. 4-5. Strikeout plus. We add 12. That's a 27. That's a 14. Struck him out. And they struck him out looking. Corey Hart, 0 for 2 with a walk and an RBI. Strategy roll 8. Infield still at double play depth. Here's the pitch. 1-1. Strikeout plus. That's a 21. That's a 3. And they struck him out looking. 2 backwards Ks for Billy Slatter. That's his 3rd strikeout of the game. Here's Mike Rivera, who's 1 for 3 with a double and a run scored. Strategy roll 4, infield stay, infield at normal depth. Here's the pitch. And that's going to be 3-1. 3-1's going to be at the ballpark. We're going to go to Miller Park for this one. 5-1. Ground ball to first. And that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. After 7. Score tied at 2. We go to the top of the 8th. It's Ryan, Jose, and Dan due up for San Francisco. David Risk now tired, so they are going to pull him. So the Brewers going back to the bullpen. They were not happy with that. And they are going to bring in Mitch Slater to take over for this inning. Mitch Slater, so far in this replay, has pitched 3 innings, allowed 7 hits, 1 walk, no strikeouts. Slater with a special K. They want to try to get through this inning here. So David Risk went 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, 1 run, earned run, ERA of a 9.0 he leaves the game with. All right, he's going to face Ryan, Jose, and Dan. Here's the pitch to Ryan. Ryan is 1 for 3 on the day with a double and a run scored. 5-5. Strike. That's a blank. We need a 9 or less. 18. Outside of the range of a special K, that is a single for Ryan Dorm. Infield at double play depth. Strategy roll is an 8 as Jose Castillo comes up. He's 1 for 3. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 6-3. 6-3 range play at Miller Park. The 9 in range, and that's a strikeout. Struck him out. Ryan Dorm, still rating 13. We add 1. That's going to be a 14. That is a 2. Runner safe. We're going to check. Is it a throwing error? And it is. And the Giants now have a runner in scoring position. The go-ahead run on third as Dan Altemeyer comes up. He's 1 for 2. Here's the pitch. 3-2. Blank. 9 in range. Strikeout. Brian Bocock. Here's the pitch. He's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. Ryan Dorham on base, ready to come home. 2-2. Double star. Fly ball to Hurt. And that retires the side. No runs, 1 hit, 1 error. As the Giants leave 1 stranded. Billy Slatter done. They are going to pull him. And we have a left, right coming up. They're going to bring in Alex Hinshaw to take over here. Alex Hinshaw. We haven't seen him so far in this replay. He has 2 wins, 1 loss, a 3.40 ERA, 39 and 2/3 innings pitched, allowed 31 hits, 47 strikeouts, and 25 walks. He's going to face Craig, Mitch, and Ricky due up. And as we go to the bottom of the 8th, let's take a look at the stats for Billy Slatter. Slatter has, 1 and 2/3 innings, allowed 1 hit, 3 strikeouts, a 3.33 ERA. Here's the pitch to Craig Console. Console is 1 for 2 with a walk. 1-2 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Miller Park. 1-4. Fly ball to win. Out number 1. Mitch Slater not taking the hit. And they're going to bring in Gabe Kapler to take the hit. Gabe Kapler batting a .455. Here's the pitch. 1-2 at the ballpark. We're going to go to Miller Park once again for this play. 3-5. S plus 9. So that's going to go out to the win. He gets the single. He gets on. But it's going to be a double for Greg Kapler. Kapler leads off with a double. So the go-ahead run for the Brewers on base. We go to the top of the order. Here's Ricky Weeks. Weeks is 0 for 3 with an RBI. Strategy roll 1. Infield at normal depth. Here's the pitch. 5-4. Possible error on a throw. 5-1. Ground ball to Durham. Error rating is a 0. That's going to be a 7. No error there. And Kapler will advance to third. Ball's hit to ground ball to first, second, or the catcher. And he advances. So the Brewers have the go-ahead run now on third. 2 outs. Runner on third, and here comes up to the plate Gabe Gross. 1 for 4. The pitch. 1-4. Blank. 1-4. Single to Davis. Kepler comes home to score. Brewers have a 1-run lead here in the 8th. Prince Fielder coming up. Gabe Ross on base. Alex Henshaw now tired. They are, let's see, we're going to leave him in. They're going to leave him in. All right, here's strategy roll 2. Here's the pitch to Prince Fielder. Fielder, 2-4, range play. 1-3, pop up to Durham. Durham's range is a 1. That's a 3. That's going to be a single. And Gabe will go from second. Does he go to third? Yes. On a 3 through 6, he will advance to third. Gross gets the extra base. And that is going to do it for Alex Henshaw. They are going to pull him, so the Giants once again going back to the bullpen. They don't want to give up any more runs. We have a right, left coming up, and that's going to be Ikechi coming up. Ikechi Yabo is going to come in to take over this inning. Ikechi, 18 ERA, no wins, no losses so far in this replay. Went 1 inning, allowed 2 hits, and 1 strikeout. Here's the pitch. And that is going to be 6-5. Hit by pitch, that's a 17. He gives a +10. That's an 8. And he loads the bases. You just need 1 more out. Billy Hall, 0 for 3. With a walk and a strikeout. Strategy roll 12. Bases are loaded. Here's the pitch. 1-4. Strikeout plus. That's a 12. That's a 27. That's a 13. Struck him out. And that retires the side. We go to the 9th inning. And they're going to bring in Salmon Torres. For this save. They're going to go with their main guy, Salmon Torres. All right. Kechiyabu not taking this hit. They are going to bring in Pablo Savanda Pablo to come in to pitch, take over. So 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. We go to that 9th inning. After 8, it's Brewers 3, Giants 2. But will we see some 9th inning magic? That's the question here. Will we see some of that 9th inning magic? Let's take a look at the box score after 8 innings. San Francisco, 2 runs. Brewers have 3 runs. 3 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. San Francisco, 2 runs on 9 hits, and also committing 2 errors in this game. So he's going to face Pablo, Raja, and Eugenio. Here's the pitch. 1-6, that's going to be a walk plus. That's a 13, that's a 2, and they walk him. Sacrifice play coming up for Raja Davis as we go to the top of the order. He's 0 for 4. Pablo Savando, they're not going to let him run. They're going to bring in a pinch runner. And they're going to bring in Aaron Rowand to come in to pinch run. Sacrifice fly. Infield going to come in for this one. Here's the pitch for the sack. 5-2. That is a blank. That is a successful sacrifice bunt. That is to the catcher. That's a 2. That is a good bunt. 1 out, a runner on second. And here is Eugenio Velez, who's 2 for 4 with a double, a triple, a strikeout, and an RBI. Here's the pitch. 1-6. That's going to be a walk plus. That's a 14. That's a 10. They walk them. All right, Randy Wynn up. Wynn. Strategy roll 4. Infield at normal depth. He's 1 for 4. The pitch. 2-1. That's going to be a walk plus again. That's a 20. That's an 8. And they walk him, and that's going to bring up Benji Milan, who's 1 for 4. Here's the pitch. Strategy roll 9. Bases are loaded. 5-5. Strikeout. 6. That's a 6. Struck him out. 2 outs. Bases are loaded. The crowd here at Miller Park on their feet. Simon Torres tired. The pitch. 6-5. Question mark. On a double star, 1-7. That's the game. On a ground ball to console. That's the game. And the Brewers defeat the Giants. 3-2. Final line score coming right up. What a game! San Francisco drops Milwaukee, wins this game 3-2. Mitch Slater draws the win. Alex Hinshaw draws the loss. Simon Torres, that's a second save. With that San Francisco, 2 runs on 9 hits, 2 errors. Milwaukee, 3 runs on 8 hits, 2 errors. San Francisco drops to 0-5, and the Brewers improve to 3-2. No home runs in this game. Alex Henshaw with the loss. Only went 2/3 of an inning, allowed 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned run, a 12.86 ERA. Mitch Slater with this win went 1 inning, allowed 1 hit, 2 strikeouts. No ERA there. Simon Torres draws his second save. 1 inning, allowed 3 walks, 1 strikeout. A 15.65 ERA. So that is going to do it for us here at Miller Park. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up on your way through the turnstiles. And until next time, I'm Scooney007. We'll see you for another exciting game in the 2008 replay with Inside Pitch. Until then, take care, everyone. Bye-bye.